The origin of Pon Sampuraga. In the area Sumatra lived a widow with her son named Sampuraga. They lived in a small hut in the forest. Every day they worked hard as employees in a farm owned by a rich man. One day, Sampuraga and his boss took a rest, learning on a tree after working all day. While enjoying their lunch, the boss asked Sampuraga, "You are still young. Why don't you move to a prosperous land or find a better job?" Sampuraga was an honest and diligent young man. That why his boss cared for him and wanted a better life for him. Actually, I have been dreaming to move to search for a better life. I want to make my mother happy, but where to? Asked Sampuraga. You should go to Mandailing. One of my friends lives there. Most of the inhabitants have farms and fields. They also seek for living by panning for gold in the river since it has high level of gold content, explained in the boss. The conversation made Sampuraga decide to follow the boss' advice. Back in his hut, Sampuraga told his mother about his decision. Mother, I want to move to look for a better life. In this place, I will always be employed and work for other people. I want to go someplace else and try out my luck. Sampuraga said to his mother. Where you go? Where will you go, son? His mother asked. I was thinking about Mandailing. The boss told me that the people in Mandailing live in prosperity because of its fertile soil, Sampuraga said. His mother knew that Sampuraga had made up his mind and nothing can change his decision. Though I am afraid of being separated with you as I get older, but I have no reason to forbid you. I'm sorry I never make you happy, his mother said. Thank you, mother. I promise I will be back soon if I were success. Pray for me, mom. Sampuraga asking for his mother blessing. Sampuraga departed on his journey to Mandalay the following day. He left his mother alone. They spaced. He walked through a forest passing by village. One day, he reached a city in Pidoli Kingdom. In Mandailing. In the place, in that place, he tried to apply for a job. A rich merchant accepted his application. The merchant took a great trust in him as he was diligent and honest young man. After a year, the boss gave him some financial capitals so that he could run his own business. His business grew up rapidly in a short time. Some of his profits were kept to increase his capital in order to make his business bigger. Finally, he was known a rich young businessman. The merchant was support with Sampuraga. One day, he asked Sampuraga if he is interested to marry his daughter. Sampuraga, you are honest and diligent man. Do you want to marry my daughter? Asked the merchant. Of course, sir, Sampuraga answered. The merchant daughter was known as the most beautiful girl in the Pidoli kingdom. They got married in a luxurious wedding party. All prepared had been started months before the wedding day. Ten buffaloes and goats were purified in the party. Everybody knew about the big wedding, including Sampuraga mother. She heard the news from a passing merchant for Mandarin. Is it true? Maybe it is just the same name. She was at though. How could it possible for her son to marry a beautiful girl from a wealthy family, whereas he is just a son of poor widow? But Sampuraga's mother still wanted to make sure, so she went to Mandarin to watching the wedding. When she arrived in Pidoli Kingdom, the wedding party already started. It was so crowded and noisy. She tried to get closer in the crowd. She was shocked when she saw the man who was sitting next to beautiful girl. It is it was her son, Sampuraga. Sampuraga, my son, she shouted, trying to get Sampuraga attention. Sampuraga was shocked to hear that familiar voice. Oh, it is not possible. He took while looking for the source of the voice among the crowd, but then he saw an old woman run to him. Sampuraga, my son, I am your mother, said the old woman while she tried to embrace Sampuraga. But Sampuraga was so embarrassed to see his own mother. His face turned red. Hey, old woman, don't pretend to be my mother. I have no mother like you. Go away from here now. Don't disturb my party. He shouted with angry tone. His mother was startled to see Sampuraga reaction. Raga, Sampuraga, I am your mother. How could you forget your own mother? She started to cry. No, you are not my mother. She is already dead. Guard, take this old woman out of here. Sampuraga ordered his guard. His heart had totally hardened until he didn't and cashed away his own mother. All of guests only kept on silence. No one dared to meet them. The old woman then was dragged by two guards out of the party. Well, while still crying, she prayed, "They are good. If he were truly my son, Sampuraga, please give him a punishment for disobeying me." Suddenly, the sky turned dark, covered by thick cloud. The rain fell down, followed by a thunderstorm. All of the guests tried to run away, but they couldn't escape the storm. Just in a short time, no one was safe, including Sampuraga and his wife. On the next day, the place turned into a hot pond surrounded by a limestone whose shape were the same as buffaloes. There were also two heaps on sand and colorful mud that looked like the food offered on Sampuraga's wedding party. People later called in Kolam Sampuraga or Pon Sampuraga. Thank you.